What's up, everybody? Right now, uh, we're gonna be looking for 2 days ago for the Virginia redistricting. It had passed, and yeah, you guys already know this one, even though I'm a little late to the topic. But Virginia was this close to passing the Virginia redistricting amendment for, 4 additional seats in the upcoming 2026 midterms, and Trump warned that if the Virginia redistricting amendment were to be passed, he would lose power and he would lose federal control. And that's good. But yeah, still, the amendment just passed. But anyways, a state, a Republican Virginia state judge in the Supreme Court just blocked that amendment. But it but that but that won't overturn the results of the redistricting amendment that just passed. I mean, it is. I mean, it's blocked, but not overturned. But and Trump's reaction to the Virginia redistricting amendment, he's claimed it was rigged because anybody that doesn't get the results they want, it must be rigged. But and he even made a long statement. I mean, he made a long statement of how he is going to lose the midterms, but I'm not sure because, I didn't read it. Nobody had read the long statement from his post because, too long, never read it. And he needs to be put in a mental facility because how can anybody make such a long statement about how you're spiraling? But I would say that should be yeah, sorry, just noise around here. Just had to mute the microphone. But and Trump supporters' reaction to the redistricting amendment, they also claimed it was rigged because they know what's coming to them. They realized that the end was coming for them. Yeah, sorry, just accidentally muted the mic, just, it's a noise. But yeah, their reaction to the redistricting amendment passed, they claimed it was rigged. And the funniest thing is that before the polls closed at 8 p.m. EDT, Scott Pressler was advocating for it. The woman who, I don't think he looked like a guy, but I'm just saying it's a joke. I'm jokingly saying he's a woman, but seriously, the guy with the long hair, jeans, and cowboy boots. Yeah, that guy, Scott Pressler. But if you don't know who he is, I will tag this guy down below on Twitter, X. I just call Twitter though, because that's his name. That's the name. But if you want to call it X, just call it X if you want. But maybe it was not a good idea for him to tell people in Virginia to vote no because of how he looks. He looks like a transgender woman, a transgender congresswoman in the House of Representatives. I forgot who her name is, but I will also tag her down below. But I would say doesn't concede their vindication of, that doesn't concede their vindication of that they're going to win the midterms. I mean, they're not. They're not winning the midterms. Even Republicans know they're not winning the midterms. But they will just find a way to rig the 2026 midterms. These are the same Republicans that voted against gerrymandering. 200 Republicans voted against it. Not the Senate, I meant the House Republicans. House Republicans voted against gerrymandering, and Democrats advocated for it. And Republicans in Texas voted to gerrymander without a vote, gerrymander without people's permission. People in the country, people in Texas, permission to gerrymander and add 4 new seats or any amount of seats. But when Virginia does it, they just cry online. MAGA Republicans cry online. Trump supporters are crying online. And they will find a way to stay away from accountability. No, I'm serious. Steve Bannon said, a former White House Trump advisor in Trump's first term, Steve Bannon, he said if we lose the midterms and the 2028 presidential election, everybody is going to prison, including myself. So he also said that Trump will get a 3rd term. But JD Vance, and even MAGA does not want JD Vance to be the nominee in 2028 because they will never have another Trump to keep this going because he's all they have. And yeah, Trump and MAGA, this is the end of the Trump administration. This is the end of MAGA and the Epstein class. And I'm hoping this will end about 10 or 20 years because I promise you in about 10 years or 20 years, there will be no person in the world that will ever admit that they supported Donald Trump. Because nobody wants to be on the wrong side of history, so they'll just try to erase parts of history, so they don't want to be on the bad side of history. But yeah, nice try. We've got the receipts, but the more we keep giving them receipts, the more people feel uncomfortable, and the more people never mind. But yeah, I'm hoping this upcoming this November, the midterms come. I hope Democrats win the House and the Senate, and I hope a Democrat wins in 2028 because to reverse all these things up. I don't think there will be a sane Republican in 2028 because, the party is gone. But let's tune in this for a while. And yeah, this video is about almost 10 minutes long because of what words I'm trying to come up with. But it's worth talking to this is what's worth. But it's worth it though, like trying to come up, like what words am I going to come up with. And just a reminder, please get out and vote this November. Alright, everybody, that's it for the video. Have a good day to everybody. Thank you for watching this video.